You've probably heard of the businesses like Amazon and Tesla and assumed that because their owners are the richest people in the world, they would be the richest businesses. You may or may not be correct though, but to find out, you'd need to watch this video of the richest companies in the world. We would also talk about the company's owners and provide a brief rundown of some of the lavish possessions they own. So let's get started. Number 7. Berkshire Hathaway, $619.93 billion. An American holding company, Berkshire Hathaway Inc., has approximately 80 companies in its conglomerate that operates in a variety of industries, including manufacturing, wholesale and retail, rail freight, energy supply, insurance, and reinsurance. The company is well known for being permanently owned by a famed investor, Warren Buffett, also referred to as the Oracle of Omaha. This man enjoys a life of frugal living and generous giving despite having a net worth of over $125.1 billion. Sure, billionaires live in mansions. Not Buffett though. He still resides in the same house in Omaha, Nebraska, which he purchased for $31,500 in 1958. In fact, he spends $3.89 on bacon, egg and cheese biscuit sandwich for breakfast if he is feeling wealthy. If the market is down, he might opt for a sausage, egg and cheese sandwich for $3.19. And he washes it all down with a Coke that he pours himself. This man could afford all of life's comforts, yet is still incredibly frugal. Could you live like this if you had this much money? Tell us in the comments. Number 6. Tesla, $779.66 billion. Tesla, which also makes solar panels and batteries, is the biggest producer of electric vehicles in the world. Elon Musk is currently the company's largest stakeholder and owner and is well known for having a large collection of high-end vehicles. A 1967 Jaguar Series 1 that cost him approximately $104,000, a McLaren F1 that sells for around $1 million, and the most coveted McLaren F1 hypercar costing over $12 million are just a few of the elegant machines in his garage. Musk also has opulent yachts and an expensive private jet that costs roughly $65 million. Here's an odd fact though, Musk only has a $50,000 house. Strange, right? Number 5. Amazon, $1.175 trillion. You must have heard of Amazon, an American retailer that offers a variety of products for sale and delivery online. You may also have heard of Jeff Bezos, the company's owner, who has a $141 billion net worth. With that kind of wealth, it goes without saying that Bezos possesses a sizable collection of luxury items. He's the owner of a Gulfstream G650ER private jet, which is said to have cost him $65 million. A $3 million Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, a $4 million Lincoln Hypersport with diamond accents, a $5 million Lamborghini Veneno, and other expensive cars are all among the automobiles in his garage. Naturally, he also has a yacht, the Flying Fox yacht, valued at $400 million. He is also one of the largest private landowners in the US and has amassed a sizable real estate portfolio with a value of more than $500 million, which includes a $165 million house for the Jack Warner Estate, a ranch in Texas, a $35 million estate in Washington, D.C., and numerous apartments in New York City. Number 4. Alphabet, Google, $1.576 trillion. Google, the well-known internet corporation that is currently known under the name Alphabet, is the owner of several other businesses like AdWords, Android, and YouTube to mention a few. The leaders of the internet holding are Sergey Brin and Larry Page, who founded the mega company with one another in 1998. Sergey Brin and Larry Page both have net worths of $98.6 billion and $102 billion respectively. The co-founders of Google jointly possess a Dornier Alpha jet and a customized Boeing 767-200. In addition to the two Gulfstream V jets owned by Google executives, they pay $1.3 million annually to store their aircraft at Moffett Federal Airfield. As if the private aircraft weren't enough, Google also owns an $82 million private airport in San Jose. Crazy, huh? But other than that, Page only has two vehicles, a $200,000 Tesla Roadster and a $39,920 navy blue Toyota Prius. As for Brin, he only has two homes, one in Los Altos, California, and the other a 3,457 square foot penthouse in New York City, which cost him $8.5 million. The fastest super yacht in the world, the Dragonfly, which cost $80 million, is apparently owned by Brin as well. Besides that, these guys are all about business, business, and more business. Number 3. Microsoft, $2 trillion. Bill Gates and Microsoft are always a must-have on any list of the richest people. Microsoft is the market leader in personal computer software and was founded in 1975 by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Despite his enormous wealth, Gates previously admitted to Ellen DeGeneres that despite being the youngest billionaire in history when he was 31, he didn't go on a buying rampage, but over time, he has indulged in some extravagant acquisitions. He is the owner of a $125 million Washington mansion, a private jet, and a collection of high-end automobiles. His most recent purchase was a 5,800 square foot house in Del Mar, California, for $43 million. These luxuries, however, only account for a small portion of his enormous $124 billion fortune. Number 2. Saudi Aramco, $2.2 trillion. The fact that Saudi Aramco is the second richest business in the world may come as a surprise to some people who have never even heard of this organization. It currently has the second biggest proven crude oil reserves, is the world's largest oil-producing corporation, and is owned by the House of Saud, the ruling monarchy in the country. You see, the House of Saud is the richest royal family on the entire planet with a stunning $1.4 trillion net worth. Yes, they are even wealthier than the British royal family. Despite the fact that they keep their riches and things very private, we are all aware that they are the owners of some of the most costly residences, automobiles, helicopters, artworks, and other items. The royal family also owns gold-studded private planes, castles, super yachts, and furnishings in addition to using tissues from gold-plated tissue dispensers. Now that truly is royalty. Number 1. Apple Inc., $2.38 trillion. There's no way you haven't heard of Apple, even if for some strange reason you haven't heard of any of the companies on the list up until now. Their products may be found practically everywhere, including smartwatches, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Tim Cook, the CEO, leads a fairly low-key life for the CEO of an organization with a market cap of over $2 trillion. His only passion is the great outdoors, and he prefers to donate his money to worthy causes. One of his homes is a modest condo with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a tiny backyard in Palo Alto, California. Cook paid $1.9 million for this house, which has a charming tiny appearance, but its worth has since increased to $3.3 million. Cook also owns a residence at the renowned La Quinta Inn Madison Club, which he paid $10.1 million for. And that's about everything we know he owns. For someone with a $2 billion net worth, that is a rather modest lifestyle, don't you think? Share your thoughts on these billionaires' lifestyles in the comment section, along with the kind of life you'd live if you were one of them. Also, don't forget to switch on post notifications, subscribe to our channel, and give this video a thumbs up. Bye. Thumbs up.